Sagittarius, what is up, you wild free horses? Um, Welcome to Mona's World of Tarot. We're gonna dive in and see what's in store for you beautiful wild freedom horses for the month of April. I'm gonna run through my disclaimers real fucking quick, okay? If you want to pray with me, I know my throat chakra is engaged. That's all I can say about all the curse words. If you want to pray with me, check the link up above somewhere on the screen to tap in with that infinite prayer. I have already prayed for you off screen. Vibe of the day, we're going to cleanse the space with our sound bowl. Bless it. And we have an ethereal enchantment, spirit of the air candle burning in the background. Purpose of that candle is to usher in peace, cleansing, new vibrations, and good things into your life. It's literally like, think of a breath of crisp, fresh air after you've been hot, heavy, and tired, all right? Let me play the sound bowl and then I'll give y'all my, this is a general reading, okay? Now, this is a general reading, Sagittarius. What does that mean, Mona? That means that there's no way for the reading to resonate 100% for everybody. I'm perfectly okay with that. That's not the purpose of these readings. The purpose of these readings is to get the information out to the general collective of what you could potentially expect. So with that being said, take what resonates with you, leave what does not. If you are looking for a reading that is going to resonate with you, you'll want to check the description box down below to book a personal reading with Mona, okay? So, yeah, let's do this. We're going to start with some affirmations. This is where I want you to keep your focus aligned for the month of April, Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius rising. And with that being said, all Sagittarius placements are welcome. Sun, Moon, Rising, Ceres, Lilith, Neptune, I don't care. Wherever you have Sagittarius in your chart, you are welcome. So, our affirmations for the month of April, Sagittarius. I am comforted in saying no as a complete sentence. I love myself, and today is a new day to begin again. All right. Angels, ancestors, higher source of light, thank you. What is in store for Sagittarius in the month of April? All right, Sagittarius. So we have the Ten of Wands, the Two of Wands, the Eight of Cups, the Death card, the Moon in reverse, and the Four of Pentacles. If you are new here, I don't read reversals, but when Spirit pops a card out of the deck in the reverse format, I will touch on it just because that means Spirit got something to say the way that they said it, okay? So with the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Cups being present, this is fire energy, Sagittarius, so I know that this is you. There is a situation that you are absolutely fucking fed up with. You're tired, you're bogged down with it or burdened down with it. You feel like you've been taken for granted, either that or it's just like a major challenge and you've somehow lost focus, or you feel very fucking restricted on what you are able to do or not do. For quite a few of you, I feel like this is with a job. Now, with that 10 of Wands in the same breath, and it could be a relationship, person, place, or thing. Take it how it resonates, but somebody is motherfucker tired. And you are in a place where you are ready to let go, get the fuck away, withdraw. And you're just very disappointed by this particular difficult situation that you found yourselves in. That's perfectly fine, Sagittarius. Um, if you've been wondering if it's time for you to walk away, the answer to your question is yes. Whether this is you walking away from a job or you walking away from a relationship, a friendship, whatever that looks like, yes. For some of you, you are wondering if you should move away to a new place. The answer is yes. Spirit absolutely does support you taking this time in the month of April to plan out what is next for you. There are so many fucking possibilities for you with this Two of Wands being present. You've done everything that there is for you to do with this particular situation, Sagittarius, and it is time for you to start to ponder on what is next. Remember that the world is your oyster. What the hell? The world's your oyster, and what you are able to create for yourself next is not fucking limited, okay? With this Four of Pentacles being present, someone feels like they can't make any changes because it's going to cause some sort of a financial hardship for them. Sometimes leaving a partner will create a financial hardship for you, but it doesn't have to. Sometimes quitting a job could present as a financial hardship for you, but it doesn't have to. You need to remember that you are a very abundant being. You are very capable of manifesting, receiving, so on and so forth. In this lifetime at any point, and that once you move forward and make that decision to let go of any fear that or anxiety that may be attached to that shit and just go, things are going to work out for you in your favor. With the moon being present in reverse and the death card, these are major themes for you for the month of April, Sagittarius. It's very much giving, letting go of some truth that you have been denying yourself, like again with this job, this person, this place where you live, or whatever that situation is for you, Sagittarius, as it resonates. You've kind of been in denial about the fact that the shit is dead, done, and over with, but you just gotta accept it and pack your shit and get the fuck on, okay? Now, with the death card being present, a lot of people tend to think of death as some sad and devastating situation and all of that extra shit, but what happens after death, what happens after the death that they talk about in the month of April when Easter rolls around? Resurrection happens, eternal life and heaven and all that other good stuff. Whether you are religious or not, you can gain a lesson from the story of Easter. And it is that no matter how long a situation has been dead, or no matter how long you've laid dormant or been unable to like move forward in your life, just as easy. You could wake up tomorrow and that shit could be totally fucking different for you, okay? Oh, y'all, I sent my kids to bed and it is so quiet, and I love that for me. Somebody has kids, and your kids, listen, kids be kidding, okay? Don't be afraid to send them babies to bed early. My kids are on a strict regimen. We have dinner between 6:30 and 7. And 7:30 to 8, we read books. 8 o'clock, I shut this MF down. It's the same thing for us during the day. We homeschool, so that's different for us. But by 12 o'clock, let's wrap this shit up. It's time for nap time, bookies. And even for my older kids, go sit in your room quietly for an hour, read a book, do something. But no. So for some of you, what you need in order to feel comfortable in making these decisions and get to a place where you are able to relax and unplug and think is to, even if you don't have kids, get some space and find some quiet time for yourself, okay? All right, Source, what else? Thank you. What else do we have in the cards for Sagittarius for the month of April? Somebody's been wondering if their partner is cheating or their partner cheated, and they've been wondering if they should leave, and the answer to that is yes. I don't care how long you've been with this person. If you've been wondering if your partner is cheating and or they've already cheated and you know this and you've been wondering if you need to leave, the answer to your question is yes. All right. That's for maybe one or two people in particular, but the answer is yes. All right. And we have the Six of Swords, the Seven of Wands, the Three of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Devil. Do not remain tethered to anything that makes you feel anxious or stressed out or anything along those lines, Libras. You know, you guys are the last reading that I am doing for April, unless I decide to stop being a bitch and do a reading for Cancers. But one thing that has been very consistent in each and every one of my readings is that everybody needs to spend some time meditating on life, on what they want to receive, and so on and so forth. Again, it's the new year astrologically, it's the new year seasonally. It's time for you to just spend some time relaxing, grounding, and rooting, and meditating on what's next for you, figuring out what you are going to look like in this next phase of your life, figuring out what your life is going to look like for you in this next phase of life. With the Six of Swords being present, someone is moving the fuck on. It's time to move on, and you are moving on after a third party situation. You spent some time thinking about it. You've realized who the fuck you are and what you deserve and all of that other good shit, and you are ready to bounce. For others of you, I see you meditating on what you want to receive in your life, and in severing ties with a toxic job or toxic friends, or just moving on to bigger and better fucking things, and it being a situation for you to celebrate, okay? So, I'm gonna pull a couple more oracle cards as well, and then we are going to wrap this reading up, Libras. Maybe not. This was a short reading. Sometimes the message gives what the message is supposed to give, and there's not really much more to say. I cannot stress enough the importance of you all, Sagittarius. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't stress enough the importance of you not remaining tethered to toxic people. Like I said, somebody with this cheating ass partner, devil dick is what is keeping you around this individual. Maybe a Scorpio, but that ain't got shit to do with you, friends. Dick is around in abundance. And I say dick as a thing, but you know, for some of you, the devil dick may be female. It doesn't matter what kind of body part they have. You understand what I'm saying? That toxic sexual connection, it's not worth you continuing to stick around. But for the one or two people that I'm talking to, it definitely is giving devil dick, okay? So for oracle cards, we have the ladybug. Good fortune is near. Be willing to receive what's to come. Everything doesn't deserve a reaction. Go in grace. Save your energy. Do not. Absolutely not. We have the freestyle card and wealthy. What does wealth mean to you? just don't, friends. Whether it's a job or a person or your mama, your daddy, I don't give a damn. Just don't. Like, we don't spend our time trying to make things fit when they just don't fucking fit, because that's ridiculous. We have awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration, break the chain, ancestral pattern, healing, rewriting the future, and align your life. Also, for some final affirmations for you, Sagittarius, I radiate positivity and I am fearless and gifted. More often than not, and this is me talking to y'all as a life coach, I'm gonna take my tarot reader hat off for a second, but more often than not, people find themselves stuck in these cycles of just like, it's like you're dating the same person. It's like you're working the same job. It's like shit never changes. It's the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. And the reason why we as the people become so comfortable in being wrapped up in these situations with people that do not align with our highest goods. And like I said, I'm not just talking romantic relationships, but also friends, cousins, parents, jobs, cars, where you live, how you eat, is because of the way that things have been done previously, the way we saw our parents do things, the way we saw our grandparents do things, the way our great-great-grandparents did things. And it's the norm, right? It's what we think we are supposed to put up with. We think that just because we are married, we're supposed to continue to put up with somebody who does not treat you the way that you deserve. You think that just because you've worked at a job for the last 5 years that you are supposed to continue to pull the weight of 10 individuals when you're not receiving the salary of 10 individuals. We think that we have to do these things because that's what other people normally do. But April is the perfect opportunity for you to sever ties with that shit, Libras. For you to awaken and for you to align your life with not what is normal for other people, but with what the fuck feels good for you. Why do I keep calling y'all Libra? Like, Sagittarius, if you're connected to a Libra, please play this message over again, especially if your Libra is a motherfucking cheater. You also may have Libra highly aspected in your chart. And if you do, go and listen to the Libra reading. The Libra reading was deep as fuck. I talked a lot about people being mistreated in that reading. I didn't like that. It was tough. But just, it's time to say goodbye to that shit. It's time to just send it on its way. Like, no more of that weird shit. No more of that bullshit. No more of that, I gotta cook soul food every Sunday because that's what my mama did. Girl, I don't want to say F your mama, but tradition is just peer pressure from dead people. Like, do something different. Do what feels good. Give yourself permission to feel, to desire, to try new things, to just be different, Sagittarius. Like I said, I'm a Sag rising, so I'm preaching some of these things to myself as well. It's time for me to sever ties with bullshit in my life, and just align it to the way that you want it to be and not the way that you think that it has to be, okay? Take care of yourselves, beautiful Sagittarius. I love you. Be sure to check out your other placements somewhere on the screen right about now. It should be telling you to, it should be giving you a link to all of the other monthlies that I did. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising. If you're wondering deeply and desperately about your love life, check out your Venus as well. Take care, and I will see you next time. Zen!